Hi guys, today we'll be telling you 10 lessons to learn from Hilda Bacci's success. But before we introduce our guest to you, I'd like to tell you who Hilda Bacci is. Hilda Ifeong Bacci, popularly known as Hilda Bacci, is a Nigerian chef, an actress, a restaurateur, and the current holder of the Guinness Book of Record. She's well celebrated by Nigerians after breaking the record previously set by Lata Todum. So I'd like to introduce our guest to you, who will be telling us 10 things to learn from Hilda Bacci's success. So we're going on a short break now. After we come back from this break, I'll introduce our guest to you. Welcome back, guys. I have with me here today our guest, Mr. Mayowa Owolabi. He's the founder and CEO of Mayowa Owolabi Company. He's an entrepreneur and a business owner. So today he will be telling us about the 10 lessons we need to learn from Hilda Bacci's success.
Hey, thank you so much for having me, Mary.
Thank you, Mr. Mayowa.
Thank you so much. So, for me, I'm excited about what Hilda Bacci has been able to achieve. And one of the things I let people know, especially business owners and entrepreneurs, is that they should have the belief system and courage. Because I can just imagine somebody who has less than 100,000 followers on Instagram. And because he just ran a process and he went from there to over 1.5 million followers on Instagram. That's a lot. And that's one of the achievements. But however, what I feel is the first lesson to learn from Hilda Bacci is, number one, have a passion. Have a passion. You see, one of the things that passion does is that it allows you that when you are tired, you still feel like doing it.
Yes.
And as everybody is, there is a part of us that we love to do, or the part of us that has something that we always love to do, and we can do it for free. From the video, you will realize that naturally she loves cooking.
Yeah.
From the achievement, naturally, by the way, she's a foodpreneur. So that's what she loves to do. And I want somebody outside there to know that that part of you that you can do for free is a good one to start with. Now, are there people, because somebody is saying right there, Mr. Mara, does that mean that if I can't identify my passion, I can't succeed? No. If it only means that if you identify passion, you will do better.
Yes.
But that does not mean that you should not do other things that you naturally love to do, or something that will give you more money. I've seen people who are not doing what they have passion for, and they are successful and they are making money. However, for this kind of for this kind of achievement, for this kind of amazing landmark, okay, one of the things that I learned that really drove her was the fact that she has that food industry as a passion. So because 1 hour, 2 hours, 100 hours, that's a lot of hours. Something would have just said, hey sis, let's just, So for me, that is the number one important lesson I learned from Hilda Bacci. Great. Number two, another lesson to learn from Hilda Bacci is that she's hardworking. See, I see a lot of people who wants to become successful, but they have a very wrong work ethic process. They are not hardworking. See, from our profile, from our result, from the exposure, or from the profile that we've read, she has a restaurant. Apart from trying to put her name where it matters, she has a restaurant. She works around the restaurant. And even from this project, she has been planning for this for the past 5 good years. So that means that anything that is worthwhile, anything that will succeed, anything that will attract success to you, it has to be well planned for. And you have to be hardworking. She showed us how she resumes at the gym, doing exercises to be able to keep fit. But one of the things that really got to me is the fact that a lot of people are just seeing the end product, the end result, having to receive the Guinness Book of Record. But there is a hard working part of it. So you have to get your hands dirty. And the words of one of my mentors, which is what I run, I tell people that you have, for everyone who really want to be successful, you need to have an average of 80 working hours per week. 80 working hours per week. Now, if you want to be a part-time business owner or a part-time entrepreneur, you need to have 40 hours per week. So it means that if I'm working for a company and I'm getting paid every month, that means that at the end of every single day, when I'm done with my 8 to 5, I have about 5 to 10 hours, 5 to 10 o'clock, okay, in the evening to work for myself. And you have to do it on your business, on that vision, on that plan, and that is how you can really succeed, which is one of my blueprint, and I tell people to run. But if you are totally like, hey, you can do 20 hours per week, but if you really want to crack it, and you're working for a company, you have a plan to start your own company, this is the time you need to be hard working and let your time count for you. Begin to do that, and that's what I do in the company. In our company, my Owolabi company, we work 13 good hours every single day. I work on my business, I work on plans, so you have to be hardworking. That's one of the amazing lessons people need to learn from Hilda Bacci. You have to be hardworking.
All right, thank you, Mr. Mayowa. So let's go on a short break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Thank you so much, Mr. Mayowa. So like you said, we should be hardworking and we should let our time count for us. So can you tell us more? Like, we need to know more. Okay,
so another point that is really, really very important that everyone needs to work on is have a plan and execute the plan. So you need to plan before execution. You know, for me, having a vision to do Kukaton means that she didn't start that day. Yeah. As a matter of fact, she started her planning 5 years ago. And 5 years ago, she knew what she wanted. She had group of people that she was working with. She has a health consultant that was advising her on what to do. She had to resume to the gym to keep the body fit. That is proper planning. See, people don't know that every skyscraper that you see today has a very deep building downward, and that means that the person that wants to really go far have to really have a plan of execution, and you're good to go. So for me, everyone listening to us need to have a plan. Don't just execute. The best of executions are gotten from a well structured and planned goals. So you have to list it out. What does it take me? What are the areas of focus? So for example, she needed to break a record. She needed to be sound health wise. So you need to talk about the health structure around it. She needed to go viral. She brought in a team who will be in the kitchen with me and all of that. Okay, she came up with how many food am I going to be cooking that could last me for 100 hours? She listed up all the food type and ingredient. She went to the market, bought all of that. You know, so these are step by step guide that can make you succeed before executing. So always put to work your plan. Do a step-by-step workflow that can allow you to achieve the goal that you have set. So don't just set goal. I beseech you guys, don't just set goals. Set out the goal, then create a step-by-step process, activity that can allow you to achieve the goal. That is very, very important.
I'm enjoying this conversation, and I'm very sure you guys are learning also from this topic today. So I think you still have more to tell us.
Yes, we have another one which is leveraging on tech. Okay, so for me, come on. When I watched some of the video clips which is showing on the screen right now, you see how people were, came up to the venue, people were tweeting, people were shouting, people were screaming, social media broadcasts, all the PR team were there. For me, that is leveraging on tech. No matter the kind of goals you have, you want to ask yourself, what are the tools that I can leverage on to be able to achieve what I want? And that is exactly what she did. She knew that she needed social media. She knew that she needed PR people who will be working entirely. She did a press conference before the event. She did a press conference before the event, and she got interviewed by so many platforms before she started. And you see, one of the amazing things about the tech leverage is that she also documented the before and the after. So what project do you want to start right now? What goal do you have? What tools can you leverage on to achieve all of that? You can also see on the screen that she has a timer that was timing all the process. You need to have all of that. You need to time yourself. You need to put in the activity that will fit into the time. So leveraging on time is on technology is very, very important for anyone who really want to succeed. And if you can leverage on that, you will be good to go. What are platforms? Because somebody said, Mr. Mayowa, what are the tools I can leverage on? You can leverage on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, or because leverage on some apps like Hootsuite. You can leverage on some apps like your content calendar that you can use to put your content together, your schedules together. There are several other types of tools outside there that you can use. And number 5 for me that I feel I learned from Hilda is the courage. Courage is not the absence of fear, but courage is moving forward despite the presence of fear. Courage is not just the absence of fear, but courage is moving forward despite the presence of fear. What goal do you want to achieve? For example, my goal is to help 1 billion people to achieve their financial freedom through quality financial education using personal development, financial literacy, and also using digital business. That is my goal. That is my vision. And every time I am so courageous, I think of the 1 billion people that I'm reaching out to. As you are watching this video right now, I am already achieving my goal. What goal do you have that you are afraid of? You know, some of us are always afraid of numbers.
Yeah.
You know, I do tell my team in the office, and I will tell guys, we need to work on numbers. If you don't know the numbers, you can't count the numbers, right?
Yeah.
Good. So to be courageous, you just need to break down and take action. Take action. Stand up today and take that action. Make those calls. Who do you need to call? Who do you need to talk to that can help you, that can allow you to be able to achieve that goal? You need to put all of that. Be brave. Take that action. Take that action. Make that calls. Reach out to that mentor. Put up that blueprint. Go to work right now. A lot of people are waiting for you, and they just want to hear from you. Take that courage, and you're good to go.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mayowa. I really know you guys are enjoying this program, and Mr. Mayowa still had a lot of things to tell us today. Please stay tuned as we go on the short break. Welcome back from this short break. So we'll continue from our 10 lessons. Mr. Mayowa, please, can you?
Okay, so there's another one that is really on my mind, and this particular one is you have to believe in yourself. Hey, a lot of people are moved by what people say, but you have to be first to yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that it's possible. You have to believe that this that I can do, I am not afraid of it. You have to believe strongly that I can achieve this. See, and what are the ways to do this? You want to really increase your mindset belief by putting in the words, the kind of words that can increase your belief system. What are the things you're hearing? What are the things you're looking at? What are the things you're studying? What are the things you're allowing into your mind? Don't forget that the mind has several gates. You know, some of us, what we look takes off our belief system. What we are listening to takes us off. You know, stay away from negative people. These are things that can disturb your belief system. But right now, to achieve the kind of goal that Hilda Bacci had achieved, one of the things that I'm sure I can see that she believes so much that it is doable. You see, 5 years is not yesterday. Like, it's a lot of yes. So you need to be able to believe in yourself and put that to work, and you're good to go. So put in all of these that I've mentioned that can help your belief system to rise, because you need it to achieve that particular goal. Another one, which is the number seven, great, is collaboration. Who are the people that will enhance your work? For example, in my company, there's a man behind the camera right now. That's the man that is collaborating with me to achieve my 1 billion goal. Mary is here. She's collaborating with me to achieve my 1 billion goal. You need a team to collaborate with. You need friends that you can collaborate with. What are the areas around your industry, around your goal, that you need people to help you with? You see, during the Hilda Bacci's program, there were a lot of PR people that were at that event. There were a lot of people around her. You see them working, pushing hard, not because they don't know what, but she was open for collaboration, and she was talking to them. She was, because all what she was doing was just cooking. But there were some people that were tweeting. There were some people that were broadcasting. There were some people that were doing live streaming on several Instagram pages, several Facebook pages. There were people who were doing all of that. So as a goal setter and somebody who is ready to achieve that goal, you need to sort for those who can help you in achieving this, that can collaborate with you, so that you will not just focus on what you have strength in. For example, I'm not a video editor. All I know is personal development and financial market and digital business. That is my strength. I'm not a great writer. I'm not the best, but I collaborate with a lot of guys in the office that in our team, and we also have external people that I collaborate with, and that's the same way it should be for your own businesses. So I totally recommend that you collaborate, because it's going to help you to be able to get that. Another one, which is like number 8, is perseverance. You want to be able to persevere. On that particular day when she cracked the last record, one of the things that hit me so strong was the fact that she increased her goal. She increased her goal. When she was extremely tired, that people felt that she shouldn't, she has tried, she pushed more. And look at when Guinness Book of Record was going to release our document officially, they removed 7 hours out of our hours. So imagine if she had just done the exact hours of the previous record. You have to persevere. You have to push more. You have to stretch. That goal, is that the best? That what you achieved last month, is that the best? What you want to achieve this month, is it the best? What are ways you can use to stretch more? When you can stretch more, it allows you to achieve more, create more standard, and you're good to go. This will help you for the rest of your life. So persevere, guys. Push some more. Persevere. Push some more. Persevere. Push some more. And you're good to go. Another one, which is like the number 9 one, is continue to learn. Continue to learn. Continue to learn. In that industry, continue to learn. She's not the first person to be a foodpreneur in Nigeria. But in her learning, she discovered that she could set a record that will put her in front of every other person she has met there. So in that industry that you are, you need to keep learning to be able to identify what you can do differently that can bring you from the back and take you to the front. What can you do differently? As you're looking, what can you do differently? As you learn more from mentors, people who have succeeded in your industry, what can you do differently that can bring you into limelight? If you can follow through this, I can guarantee you that you're good to go. Be intentional about this, because you can do so much for yourself. You see, the last but not the least is that success has friends. Success has friends. Immediately she set the goal, a lot of people started following her. Immediately she started the goal, more people followed her. During the process, more people followed her. Immediately she ranked, she delivered her expected target, a lot of people followed her.
Even during the process, a lot of people came to cheer her up.
That's right.
Those who haven't even heard of her
before, they were musicians, they were MCs, they were actresses, yeah. Even former governor of Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Akpabio,
even the state governor,
even the governor went there. Success has many friends. Put more work into what you do. Work smart. I can guarantee you, as you break those records, the success you're expecting, a lot of people will rush down to you. I think with this few point, 10 is good, and I want our listeners to go implement, and we'll be good to go.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mayowa. We've really learned a lot, and I'm sure our viewers at home or everywhere would have learned a lot too. So, like you said, we should believe in ourselves. We should be hardworking. We should plan before executing.
That's right.
So, in summary, what we're trying to say today is learn to take action.
That's right.
And in taking action, you should have plans for whatever it is that you want to do, and learn to be ahead of others. Everybody has almost same thing that they do, but you can't always work in the same way with people. If you want to be ahead of people, then you need to think big, think different, and take action. Thank you so much, guys. So, Mr. Mayowa, what will be your pattern words for our viewers?
Guys, take action.
Yeah.
Take action. Take action. See, there's a lot of space at the top, but the floor is crowded.
Yeah.
Find your way to the top. Yeah. That's it for me. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Mr. Mayowa.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Thank you so much, guys. See you some other time on this channel. Please subscribe, like, and share after watching. Thank you.